First challenge is identifying the problem, I guess, and now that you've done that and you're in the process of implementing, what are the biggest challenges that you see right now in your implementation? Thank you.
Glad he asked you that question.
Yeah. You know, it is, well, we're not implementing. I think this is the biggest challenge is we've identified a use case, and now we're turning around to our partner and saying, help us solve this problem. And I think we're taking a leap of faith that the technology, with all the benefits it has, will be able to provide service to the clients and solve the problem that we have in the use case. So I think the first step of what's a reasonable use case, and not just, I think at the beginning of the day, my friend Norm Meeker kept on saying this, don't turn blockchain into a hammer looking for a nail, right? Don't think blockchain is going to solve every single problem because we could waste millions and millions of dollars. Finding that right use case, understanding that there is benefit to clients and benefits to the marketplace. But I think at this point is how do we actually use technology?
And there's this insistence on understanding, conceptually how these things work, rather than just proving factually in the conventional sense of demonstrating that this works. And unfortunately, that requires doing something which we're only just now getting around to doing, which is throwing this technology up against some real-world use cases that are a little grander in scale than just an asset. So transferring a marble or an asset from party to party, which gets the concept across, is important, but more important is going to be actually the proof of the pudding in terms of can you process a sufficient number of transactions with the kind of throughput rates that are necessary to support commercial activity. Is the security framework, in fact, what it needs to be and able to be demonstrated to regulators that it meets the criterion, and a whole slew of other similar, fairly boring, non-functional type questions that need to get asked. And that is work that is absolutely not unique to distributed ledger technology. Every single time something gets rolled out anywhere, whether it's old technology or new technology, that kind of work needs to be done. And in that respect, this isn't that awe-inspiring. We just have to do the work. So I'm looking forward to that being the phase that we all collectively get into, where we don't actually have to describe the theory, but we actually have to prove the evidence in practice.